welcome to Big Word Wednesday! Yay!
Today, our big word is
covenant. So here's what's gonna happen. Stacey's got a variety of stickers here. Her and Greg are gonna make a list of words that I cannot say. So in a moment, we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna try and define the word covenant. And every time I say one of the words on their sheet, I'm gonna get another sticker added to my face. So I'm gonna go in the other room so I can't hear what's going on. And Greg, you can come in here and let us know what the words you've chosen are.
word number 1 is covenant. I think we'll get a lot of hits on that one. Word number 2 is...
What was it? God!
Yep, that's the word number 2. And our word number 3 is more like a theme. So pretty much anytime Kevin says any of the names that the covenants, names of the people to whom the covenants were given, so like Noah, David, Abraham,
Jesus.
etc., Jesus, we're gonna stick stickers. So third one is a theme. So those are 3 words. So we'll divide these up. You can have those and we'll share those ones. And I'll take these and we'll call Kevin back in.
Just happened. I couldn't hear a thing in there, and then all I heard was Greg just scream the word God. Okay, so ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so covenant. A covenant is an agreement or a contract between 2 parties. So the most common, I don't even know what I said. The most common use for us in everyday language is when referring to marriage. The word covenant actually is Latin for coming together. It's essentially a promise is made between 2 people. So sometimes it's promises from one person to another, as in I will do this for you. And sometimes it's promises between 2 people, as in I will do this for you if you do this for me. So there's lots of covenants made in the Bible, but the ones that are really worth remembering are the ones that are agreements between God and humanity. So there's lots of covenants, and I'm starting to stop using that word. There are lots of covenants in the Bible. The word occurs 284 times in the Old Testament and 37 times in the New Testament. So very well used word. That's in the NASB. There's 4 covenants that God makes with people that are worth...
too unsticky. That's okay, you can have one right there.
There's 4 of them that are made between God and people, all that are worth remembering. So he makes a covenant with Noah, with Abraham, with Moses, and with David. And then the final one, or the 5th one, would be with Jesus. And some people would also include I don't know what I just said like 12 times. I don't think. Some people would also include God's covenant with Adam, but I don't think that actually counts. What? I'm not even saying anything. Where did that come from? So covenants almost always include a sign with them. Sometimes it's something that God gives. Sometimes it's something that's expected from man. So for example, when God makes his covenant with Noah, he puts a rainbow in the clouds as a sign of the covenant. When God makes his covenant with Abraham, he asks that every male be circumcised. So all of the covenants made between God and man are initiated and defined by God. So generally what happens is that as humanity gains a deeper understanding of who God is and what is expected of us, God would make a covenant to show how his grace would be administered to them. So the covenants are very important because they're these binding promises made by God on how he's going to interact with people. So the most recent covenant and the most significant to us is the one that is made through Jesus. So essentially we have this lasting promise of eternal life with God if we put our faith in Jesus. So that's the most recent covenant. This is not my face, these are my biceps.
Well, your biceps need
now
decoration.
I'll have mustaches. As if I didn't have enough mustaches already.
You're running out of room on your face.
I'm also coming to the end of what I was saying. I was just gonna say the most recent and most important covenant is the one made between Jesus and us. For it's God's promise of eternal life when we put our faith in Jesus. These stickers didn't stick very well.
They don't stick on your beard.
Well, yes, these mustaches are embarrassed by their shrimpiness compared to the real thing.
That's true.
So they're just bailing out. They're ditching out.
Kevin, do you know what your words were?
One of my words was covenant.
You were correct.
And I think Jesus.
Yeah?
I'm thinking that like maybe every person, Noah, Abraham, Moses,
Yeah.
because I got like a ton of them all at once.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what else.
we did covenant, and then we figured if we just picked like one person, then you wouldn't say it enough times. So we were just like, anybody who God made a covenant with, that's who's gonna be, and also God.
Every time I say God.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
So that's why you're like, God makes a covenant. It was like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, that's
Or
what
like-
you each give me one.
But it's
I thought
God
maybe-
makes a covenant with Abraham. It's like blah 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 blah. And you said all those names. It was like 16 words.
See, when you were coming at me from both sides, I thought probably that covenant meant 2 stickers, like one from each of you, but it was because I was saying God and covenant. I see. I understand.
Sometimes we also just kind of gave you 2, cause for communication.
Well, that was Big Word Wednesday. And which mustache do you like the best? This one or one of these?
Or this one.
Let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, like, comment, and share this video, and check out some of our previous videos.
And subscribe to our channel.